Hi everybody, I wanted to share a project that I just completed with you. This is a canvas that I altered for a sign for my Paper Petals and Pearls. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and so many of you have a store sign and a sign with your name, and I thought, well, that is really neat. You do such a wonderful job that you've inspired me to make my own, so here it is. I thought it came out pretty nice. It's a very springy looking. And the funny thing is, normally these colors, it's not really my style as far as like putting it up in on my walls, because I'm more of a reds and browns and orange type person, those warm colors. But still, I thought this is pretty, and it's very springy looking. So I'm going to show you what I did. This is one of those thin canvases that I got from Hobby Lobby, and they come like 3 in a package. So what I did, let me get a little closer here. I used the Jubilee paper from K & Company, and it's something that I got clearance at Michael's. This was a while back. So I used that, and then this paper here is from the Susan Wingett or Wingett, however it's pronounced, paper, also from K & Company. So that's what this is. And then I'm not sure if you could see this well. I'm going to hold this up. First of all, I want to hold this up like that so that you could see it. I need one of those little stands. But if you could see that sparkly stuff in the background, I used, first of all, the way I put the paper down is Mod Podge. And then that sparkly stuff in the background, I don't know if you could see it really well. That is this tool. So I basically just put that down on this side of the canvas. And then this here is the back side of the paper, and I used like a doily punch. And then this rose trim I got from Michael's or something, I don't remember. And then I don't know if you could tell, but I had put, well, you can't tell, but I kind of used a little bit of the Tim Holtz spun sugar on it just to kind of not have it be so white. And this is just peach trim. And these butterflies are from the Martha Stewart Monarch Butterfly Punch. But the way I colored them, see, it just isn't going to show up really well, and the lighting is not that great. So, okay, nevertheless, let me show you. I've used these cream chalks as well as this like pan of metallic watercolor, like creams or powders or whatever that I used, and I did Versamark, and then I did the chalks and whatnot. So that's how I did those. And then this here, these two shapes. I have a Cricut that I like rarely ever use, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start using my Cricuts. I have a ton of cartridges, so the one I used was called the Elegant Edges cartridge, or Elegant Edge, or whatever. And the one in particular that I used, I think, is called Crown, but I'm not sure. So, but anyways, and it's one of those things where you have to hit the shift key. So, and I did 2 different sizes. The one in the back is 5.5 or something. It's the highest you could go on my Cricut, and then the one in the center is 4. But and then there's paper doily in the background, and on the edge of it I did the Tim Holtz spun sugar. But I wanted to show you really quick. I don't want to bend down because my shadow is going to ruin it. I used gesso on that paper, and then what I did was I took a wet paper towel and then wiped it down. And the one in the background, I did spun sugar and these cream inks as well. And then on the front one, I did gesso, and then I used one of that color there on those cream inks. And I really like the way it came out, especially because those cream chalks, or whatever they're called, have a little bit of shimmer to them. And of course it's not going to show up because, I want it to, and it's not gonna. So anyway, and then the Paper Petal and Pearls is the Dear Lizzie thickers that I had one time purchased at TJ Maxx. I got for a really inexpensive price. So I'm trying to get to see if this it just does not want to do that. Anyway, and the lighting in this room is bad and all that other jazz. So, okay, then these flowers are resin flowers. Down here it is Recollections, and that rose, I'm not sure, it's from the dollar store, and then a resin flower. And then move up here, and the flowers, those material ones, are from the bridal department at Hobby Lobby, and so is the different spray. And then there's like a resin flower there, and that one little rose right there is from the dollar store, and then the other two are Recollections. So this is it. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Let me just see if it focuses. There we go. Like I said, it was so fun to work with the gesso and the inks and stuff just to see what you could create. Oh, and then there's pearls coming down this way here. So, but yeah, it was fun to make, and I'm excited about the way it turned out, and I really especially love the way that background came out with the tulle. So I'm almost wishing I did it on the whole thing, but oh well, that's okay. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching and subscribing, and I hope you like it, and have a great night. Bye-bye.